Okay, well, for National Pizza Day, I figure it fitting that we'd create pizza. Shocking, I know. Chicago style, because that's where I live, near Chicago. There's gonna be a few separate things. It's gonna be the dough, the sauce, and then layering the cheese and the pepperoni. So we have, in no particular order, sugar, active dry yeast, olive oil, cream of tartar, or tartar, or tartar. Is it tartar or tartar? I don't know. Flour, Parmesan, pepperoni, salt, vegetable oil, mozzarella cheese, low moisture, because that's what the recipe calls for. Provolone, basil, oregano, an onion, half an onion, tomato sauce, garlic, San Marzano, tomatoes, crushed red pepper, butter, and water. So first things first, we need to make the dough so that we can let it sit and let it rise. Flour, cream of tartar, I don't know. Yeast, sugar. Oopsies. Okay. All right, so first, we'll do 8 ounces of water, and then one packet of yeast, active dry yeast. And then just, these aren't biscuits, it's sugar. Okay. And then we'll do like a teaspoon of sugar to the yeast, because yeast apparently likes sugar. That's like a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. That's like a teaspoon. Yum. Eat, feed me, Seymour. Okay. So we'll do 14 ounces of flour. Okay, let's see here. 12, 13, oh, okay. Oh, it's pretty much all the flour, nice. All right, putting the flour in here. 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. 1/8 of a teaspoon is probably like that much. It's supposed to make it light and fluffy. And then 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Still waiting for this yeast to bloom. So it'll be another few minutes or so for it to bloom. Now that the yeast has bloomed, we've mixed all the dry ingredients, and we're gonna mix this in here now. Smells yeasty. We'll do that low and slow for a minute. And we're gonna add about just over 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. And scrape down the sides of it. Okay, it's looking good. Just kind of get the flour on the bottom involved. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think for the rest of this, we're just gonna knead it by hand. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, you know me, I like to use gloves. Okay, come on, son of a. Okay, get some flour here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Oh yeah. So for this, you're just moving it at 90 degrees and tucking everything over itself. Should be smooth and elastic. Perfecto. And then we're gonna take a bowl, oil it up so that when the dough rises, it doesn't stick. Okay. Put this bad boy in here. A little oil on top. And then so we'll leave this to rest for about an hour, and then it should double in size with the yeast. And then it should be ready to be able to be formed and then made into the pizza. Now while we're waiting for the dough to rise, we'll do the sauce. Onion, gloves. Oh yeah, I got my hamburger socks on today. Hamburgers. Oop, got some in my eye. And in the meantime, we'll crush up these San Marzano tomatoes. San Marzano, yum. Oh yeah, whoa. Oh, there must be some basil in there. Or if that's something else. No, it's basil, I hope. Yeah, get in there. You wanna crush them up into like bite-sized pieces. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna sweat these guys out a little bit. Like I've always said, there's nothing better smelling than sauteed onions and garlic. All right, now that these are sweated through, we'll add some garlic. Okay, we'll do about a tablespoon Maybe a little bit more. Here in Chicago, we like our garlic. Let's do a little bit of tomato sauce. So we'll do like 2 to 3 tablespoons. It's like 1, 2, 3. A few shakes of crushed red pepper. A few shakes of oregano. A few shakes of basil. Ooh, that's hot. Perfect foundation for this sauce. Now, since that's been cooking for a minute, we're gonna add the tomatoes. Oh yeah. A teaspoon of sugar, just to cut the acidity. Maybe a little bit more. Stir it all up and then let it simmer for like 20 minutes. So this is the consistency we want. We're gonna turn this off, let it sit. Okay, it's rising. Maybe another 30 minutes or so, then we can start stretching it out and laying it out. So we're getting the oven preheated to 425. Sauce is ready. We're gonna put this in a separate bowl because we're gonna use this pan to cook the pizza. All right, now we're gonna butter this because why not? Give it a nice buttery crust. Butter only makes things better. Oh, that's a good slogan. Butter only makes things better. Welcome to Chicago. Oven's ready. Dough is ready to be pressed into the pan. It's my favorite part. Oh yeah, it's so light and fluffy. Oh, yeah. Do our best to even this out. Push it up the pan a little bit. Oopsie. Okay. And then we'll do a layer of pepperoni. All right, next up is the cheese. Yeah, that's how we like to do it in Chicago. This is provolone, smoked provolone. Do a few more slices. The more cheese pull you're gonna get. We're not gonna use this provolone for anything else, so. Mozzarella. Do the sauce. Sauce on top, Chicago style. Perfecto. All right, and then a little bit of Parmesan. Amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Put it in the oven and hope for the best. Bye, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, hot, hot. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Now we gotta figure out how to get this sucker out of the pan. Now, the hard part is just figuring out how to get this out of the pan without, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Chicago style deep dish. Yummy, yummy.